Alright guys, chaotic at it again. And we're ready to hit the road running this green Peterbilt. I took my time and mix this color guys. So it's a green with a hint of yellow and some gold dust in it. Really nice paint. And I'm gonna call it the green Goblin. Right? So we hitting the road with it running hard. Diesel, we're starting off pulling some diesel. Long time when I pull diesel. So we're gonna start off running a load of diesel with it. Right, let me see what's going on with the fuel. A little over half we have, right? Right, so let's hit the road. Second stream of the day, guys. Right, so I hope anybody who missed the morning stream this evening, you could get a little chucking action. Just come out on the channel and you're gonna get some chucking action with yours through the chaotic symbol. Only virtual chucker in Tobago. Right? Hope I'm going in the right direction, guys. Sometimes the GPS send you in the wrong direction based on how you park up and you pick the load, but we should be going in the right direction because I would have been seeing the red on the other side of the lane coming back down. So we should be heading in the right direction. Right, we're rolling into Vortex now to go pick up the load. Right, I'm going around by this area where I see this set of like gasoline tankers. We see if one of them there is on. Right, look our load right here, right up to the beginning here. First load in the first slot. Pull it up, man. Pull it up. Alright, so watch out there now. Alright, so we are touch up. We're looking good. Alright, so we're ready to hit the road now. So we're on 35. I don't even know what direction I'm heading. But we're on 35. I'm gonna have to see a next sign to realize what direction I'm heading. Gosh man, we now pass one there now. No pass one there. Alright, where am I supposed to go to? Wait, wait a minute. I'm supposed to drop off in this yard, yeah? I'm seeing the flag somewhere here. Let's see. Oh, is it right next door? Wait, look this spot right here, guys. Look right here, no? Spot right here where I have to drop off. What trouble is this? Alright, we're gonna sort this out. Right, let's decouple the load now. Looking good. Right, so obvious. Oh gosh. Alright, we had to pick another load. Obviously, we have to bobtail somewhere to get our next load. Right. So the generator set going to New Mexico. We're gonna go and get that and start rolling. could back up here now. Alright, you're back up on the loadway. Hooking up. And we're ready to hit the road. Right, we need to pull aside and change the time. So we're heading west on 40. Pull aside right up. Alright, let's merge back out in the road. Continue running. Come on, bro. Gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, we get away from that. Let me see if that converter will either. Alright, so we get it right away. Let's keep on going. Alright guys, just give me 1 second. Let me just pull up and sort something. Okay. We're going for some fuel. Right, let's fuel up. All right, so we got what 70 liters. All right, let's hit the road now. See if we can get back out on the road. I'm supposed to go back up this direction. I think I'm supposed to take a left in. Jerome, welcome to the stream, bro. What fun? Everything good? We out here still, man. We out here. We came back out recently and start running again. Yeah, man, everything's still level and we're still grinding, man. You know, we do the thing. You like the truck? Yeah, man. Yeah, this color really nice in training. It's a really nice color. It look more beautiful in the sunlight. The sun kind of look low. So it's a green with some yellow in it. And I put some like gold dust inside it too. So when the sun hit it, it look really nice. But the place is kind of shaded right now, so it don't look so brilliant as it's supposed to look. Right, we might have to come forward all the clan and come back. Right, I could leave it crooked so you know guys. Kinda crooked you know, but yeah man, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, so let's see if we could get our next load. Where is this scraper going up in Colorado? 8 hours out. 483 miles going on cover now. This is a massive loader. I hope I'm gonna be able to deliver it successful. Let me see if I could find it in the yard you know. I need to have plenty equipment in this yard you know. I'll try to get this thing out safe. It's gonna be difficult. The coupling right so now. How am I getting out of here? Normally I have to go wide, look up another heavy equipment over there. And going around on the other side it's gonna be difficult too because normally you have some cars parked up around there you know. So what to do guys? I don't know what to do. Oh watch, can't make this turn. Watch, can't make that turn there. Alright guys, I might have to make the decision to move the cars them out of the way on the other side probably. I don't know. Cars on them there. I have to make a decision for move some of them out. Let's see if we can make that drive here. I don't even know. I might be able to man. And then kinda lock it back so. Stay out to the edge. Yeah man. Yeah man. I do it. Get it. Let's keep on rocking. Right, security checking the load. Yeah man, is a really heavy load. Crazy heavy load bro. Have to kinda be a little more precautious with running down it. Don't run it too hard and crazy because it crash out and end up in a problem. And I have to be careful on the hills and I have to make sure I pull the right gear. Mr. Sammy as well. Go on, brother. Welcome to the stream. Everything good? Yeah, man, keeping it green, man. Let's go. Yeah, man, we support it, dude, man. No, we do the thing. Yeah, man, happy Sunday to you too, my brother. But yeah, the truck's straining now with this load, guys. Wait a loading, watch it. So we on 25, I think is not waiting. Mr. Samuel said unless you have people working for you, you can't sleep comfortable knowing that money to make, you know. Alright. They sleep like a baby. Fortunate people have people working for them. Sorry to say, but that's not a luxury for everyone. Some people have to come out here and grind it and push it, and you can't stop. You have to go at it every day. That's just the way it is. So you say anybody who work like 7 days a week, morning and night shift, the body not built for that. That is why night sleep is important. It have people do that, you know. Brother, it have people who just do that, bro. It have people who just do that. And I agree with you. What has happened is this. They just do it for a long period of time. The body does stand up, and as they stop. So when they reach retirement, either do that for a very long time. As they reach retirement and they stop, the body will break completely down. They will get a total shutdown. That is what has happened to them. And all that money they accumulate goes right back into the dump. That is what happens. Right? So it's like what some people just say, you're digging a hole to full a hole. Ah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. And something a guy told me too, and he was correct, because he said, like when you work in tool, right? You see, you just end up still spending more, don't care what. So it's like you're not making much sense, and it's true, because when you would have come home and eat a home cooked meal, you will be buying food. You understand what I'm saying? And you might be buying extra tonic, and it's so you will be going. So you're still gonna be spilling it up in mud, especially if it's 12 hours. And the thing about it is this. So you're gonna do all of that for the extra money, which I'm not saying you shouldn't be ambitious to get yourself out of a hole. But you're gonna be doing that for that extra money, and you're not going to be enjoying that money, because where you're finding time to enjoy the money? So you're just gonna be doing that, spending money on bills. You hardly so you pay for internet bill, you hardly use the internet home. You hardly use anything home because you're never home. And you're upkeeping your house and everything, and you're never home. You understand what I'm saying? It sounds stupid, but it's the reality. Right? So you're always out. You live mostly out. You come home for 2 hours and sleep and then gone again. And I say, you go, you know what I mean? If you ever get a holiday, you have to take vacation for the 2 of them the same exact time, so that you can take some of that money and go on a vacation and relax. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Man say I work 8 hours and then he say he's still tired. And he did security in the past, and he say, yo, it's messing up in night sleep. Yes, it does. Any night work you do does throw your body off a cycle. Because I didn't do security, but I did a work where I was working like from, I would say like 5 to like all 11, 12 in the night. And it throws off your night sleep. It throws you off the cycle, because when by the time I reach home, it used to be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And when we get our sleep, then I have to get up back, use them time to secure my mother and work, I have to drop my mother work, and then I come back home and then sleep. And then sleep through the day to get up back for 5 and run again. It throws your whole body off. Your whole cycle of your body does. And that day sleep, it's not the same as night sleep. Unless like you get your full night rest and then you still have a little bit of time for take a nap here and there during the day. That day sleep, it just don't compensate back for that night sleep. Right? So I understand what you're talking about. I got through it already. I got through it. And still end up with fire for the work. And you know why I get fire for the work? Because at the time I was doing 2 work too. They got fired for the work because we couldn't make it the next day. The shift I was on, I took up the whole shift. I make sure I clean up the people in the kitchen, get everything right for them for the next day, and because I couldn't show up the next day, they tell me not come back. So no matter what you do, they're not happy. Imagine that. Me alone work the shift, you know. Two persons used to work the shift. Doing what I'm doing. I alone work the night. Make sure the kitchen clean. For the next day, and they still fire me. They still tell me not come back. But I think I didn't have another work though, because I didn't tell them that. So me just, when they tell me not come back, I say, I come Wednesday, we'll pick up the money. And I come Wednesday in a soft clothes. The man watch me. The man watch me. With your eye up like, wait, you have a work. I just say, it's my money I come from. You know me already, my dread. You just say, hey, excuse me, my money I come from. We just take my money and pump, bro. I take my money and pump. And you know, a couple of years after they wanted to call me back, I declined. I said no. I said no. I declined. And that's when you're a good employee. People always got to think about you, you know. And no care how, and this is something where people have to understand and take away. At time me and a fella had this conversation. And I told him, I said, you are one of the most diligent workers for that employer, because I used to work someplace that most of them used to come. And the guy tell me the man never make him feel so. I say, he can't make you feel so, brother. You just have to know that. He cannot make you feel like he needs you. And that's something you just need to know about an employer. An employer will never make you feel like they need you. But the reality is that they see the people that work hard for them all the time. And other people sees it too. Because what happened was this. Another supervisor took over. And the woman remember me. And at the time my cousin was working in the same place. And she tell my cousin, ask me if I don't want to come back. And I tell him no. I said no. Because that's something I learned. Right? Even if you leave or you get fired, whatever the case, never go back to our work. That you had to leave or they fire you. No matter if it's your fault or not your fault, never go back. Once you go back, it shows dependency. Just like how the employer will never tell you that they appreciate you, it's the same concept. You understand? So I always had that in the back of my head. So I say, yo, I'm not coming back. And I made the right decision, because even for today, the place is non-existent. So I made the right decision in any case. You understand me? So I understand that working night work and doing two work and how it impacts on your body. It really impacts on your body bad. Right? So the best thing to do is to find a job that somehow, no, it's very hard to have a job like that. Find a job somehow that you don't probably have to work like whole day. And then after that, you know, have something of your own that you could build upon anytime you feel like. That makes a lot of common sense. So that this other thing you have, you can do it anytime you feel like. So you're not at pressure to do it, but you can do it anytime. And it can be good and lucrative for you. Once you could strike the balance, you're better off, because, and two, as you get older, your body needs a little bit more rest as you get older. Right? And it depends on your state of mind too, because people don't acknowledge that what goes on in your mind damages your body. So if your mind is under stress, it damages your body. Right? And I could talk about that first hand. Because right now I go through that. See? So you have to take care of yourself. You have to consider the trade-off. There's a trade-off. So you have to consider if it's worth it for make the money you want to make under strain and destroy yourself, or You want to just like make what you could make comfortable and live and just like downgrade how you live then. So in other words, if you can't afford the Benz, no fight up with it. Drive the T and cool yourself. You understand me? And live longer. Cause what you want at the end of the day, you make sure you get shelter, proper shelter, food, you could buy food. You have some clothes that cover in your back, you don't even need much. Right? And a little safety fund for if something break. And you're good. You're good. You understand me? Not really study the chandelier in the house and the marble floor and the granite countertop and all of them kind of madness that you really don't need. But people that make you feel that you need it. You don't really need them things. You understand me? Live a minimalistic life where money can maintain and say God is good. See? So my brother say, you don't mind doing the work for extra money, but what you don't want to do is like put out so much extra time. You understand? And I do double ship some way and all of them craziness there. Well, brother, the reality, that is what I'm telling you. The smartest thing to do is have one job and then get a skill, or if not a skill, something that you can manage and the rest of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So like for instance, you have some fellas that I know where when they done the 8 hours, let me say they're working at 8 hours, when they done the 8 hours, they have a skill where a man might call them for, let me say it's a plumber, a man might call them for fix a pipe and boom, you make a $200 or $100 easy, sir. And you're gone still, you're good still. All weekend somebody call you out, hey, me get a bus pipe here. Me get something I will need for fix. Your carpenter, door for put up or whatever. And you make your money on the side easy and nice. And you're not like putting out like this extra 8 hours somewhere for somebody. That's my point. So that other thing that you have, you're supposed to be able to control it. Control it, schedule it. Have your clientele and walk the suit and make your money on the back end. Not do everything under strain. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because you could be getting wealthy and getting sick at the same time. And when you check yourself out, as me say, sometimes you do all them hours, all them shifts there, you might have a goal. Because most people may think like do them double shift and do them 2 work, they just have a goal. So like if a man building a house or something, you might tell yourself, well after I see me done building my house, me done with this, you know. So most people is a goal that they have. So they doesn't intend to like do that for like ever. You understand how they get some car for pay for or something. Or a child to send to college or something. And they just do that to make ends meet. You follow me? But the reality is, if you're just doing that like normally, just to live, yo bro, you're not quick trip to the morgue. Quick trip to the morgue, trust me. You're going to break your body down. Right? So the man said that's why some people choose to work from home. It saves your gas plus traffic. The thing with working from home, and I said that just today is what? Today is Sunday, just Friday. Me and my youths and them there in the can, I was telling them I remember what happened. We passed somewhere. It was either Friday or Saturday, I think. I think it was Saturday, you know. We passed somewhere, and one of my youth, it have a business place, a pharmacy in Canby, and it have a house on top. So one of my youth was like, Daddy, that is a house on top of that pharmacy, you know. I say, yes, that's a smart person. I say, it's only smart people does walk where they live. I say, check it out. Smart people always walk where they live. It's cost effective. It's very cost effective, and you can walk how long you want. You could open when you want and close when you want. Smart people walk where they live. You understand me? Well, if you have kids, brother, as I say, you just have to work your situation whenever it come in. If you have kids and you have a business that you have to run and you have to open, yo, some family member have to help you out, you know? You have to get somebody to help you out that you trust, that you know good and you trust. Even though me not really too trust nobody with my youth and them. I don't trust nobody with you. But you have to get somebody that you trust, and them go have to do that for you, even if you have to pay them. Because let me say you have a business that you run that is very lucrative downstairs your house. Just saying. And within an hour you open, brother, just making a crazy calculation. Within an hour you can make like just calling a figure from here. $2,000-3,000 within 1 hour. It don't make sense you close for that hour for say you're going to drop your children in school, you know. You pay somebody, if you have 2 children, 3, you pay somebody what? How much it going to cost you? Oh. Per day for that person to carry them to school and pick them back up. Just calling a rough figure in a maid. For $50, it costs you $50. You don't lose nothing. When you lose, remember say you make about $3,000-4,000 an hour, you know. You can afford to lose that. Yes, you want them for me to say, but as I say, you find somebody you trust that you could pay and who have the time, and you call them and say, hey, man, let me give you a job. Come here every 7:30, pick up the youths, and it's a half an hour drive. You drop them over there, so you pick them up back this time and bring them back home for me. And you get the person number, and if you want to do man call and make sure everything okay, right, you drop them off. Or call me when you drop them off. Or you call one of your youth them on the phone, hey, you get drop off in school. You're in school and you're safe. As you're reaching school, call me and let me know if you're reaching school safe. It not cost you nothing. That is a small trade-off. That is a small trade-off, brother. Because remember, say, the same money where you lose is the same money where you want to give to the child, you know. It's the same money you want to benefit them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Common sense kind of like outweigh foolishness, right? So think about what I'm saying. But no, like, if you're walking in the direction that they have school, it's easy. Because while you're going, you drop them off. Huh? You follow me? So, that don't know hard maths. That don't know hard maths at all. That don't know hard maths. Right? So, if I had a business like that, that was the decision I was going to make off the bat. I not make no other decision. Because the business have to run and it have to make money. Evening classes, same fix, brother. Same fix. As a matter of fact, we're not even talk about the evening class, because if you have a business, let me just be real about it. And you make that kind of money there, just making a crazy assumption. And you start 8. The reason why I won't drop them to school and pick them up back, you go run from 8 to about 4. So if they get evening classes, you could leave and go pick them up. You understand what I'm saying? If they have evening classes, don't even factor in evening classes, because you could pick them up. Because remember, it's your thing. It's your business that you are run. You could pick them up You're not gonna run the business whole day and whole night. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the evening classes you could take care of that session there. And what's yet? If like let me say you have a proper home, just say that you have a proper home where is you and your wife and your kids and whatever. So when you tell me say your wife can drop them to school for you while you run the business? You understand what I'm trying to say? So and that's if you are a business owner where you run your own business. You don't have people working for you. I'm just saying. If it's a situation where you have a business and you have people working for you, you still not get a problem because that 1 hour there, somebody have to show up to the work. You have to set the work in such a way where somebody have to show up to the work early. You understand? So you prep up everything and get everything ready wherever. And as them just show up are just for sell or wherever or do whatever. And while you take that 1 hour there to just run, go drop off your duty and come back. So you still win. You don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. You understand? That is if it's a business person. But if it's like a work from home situation where you decide for work from home, but you have to still go to school, then you still have to go call somebody for, you have to hire somebody to carry them because you working from home and you cannot be on the road while you're working from home. If the job start 8, you can't be on the road. You have to be on your laptop, someplace comfortable to do your work. So you have to use common sense and map out your business. Right? But at the end of the day, we're still saying that smart people still work from home. People that smart, they always work from home because they're smart. They find some kind of business where they set up home and they do it from there and they make a lot of money. Because they're smart. Because they could do it anytime. So like we say, like even if like you get a woodworking business, if you feel for putting some extra hours because you have a deadline to meet, you can work straight through the night if you want. Because that is your business and it won't by you. And you have a deadline for meet and you tell yourself, you see me? I have to pong some work tonight. You pong the work and get it out and get your money. You understand me? Or they have training like football or cricket. Mr. Samuels, the bottom line with children is this. Come here, children. So I'm going to tell you. The bottom line with children is this. When you have children, your life of you have to work them around work your life around them. Don't care what you do. So in other words, I'm saying this. You cannot stop earning because you have children. Because you have children, that means you have to earn. Does that make common sense? Anyhow you take it, you have to walk your life around them. So I'm here streaming. And me have children. I have children. So what am I going to say? Well, because I have children, I can't stream. And if you're following what I'm saying. So when you have children, you have to incorporate them into your life. But you can't stop earn. You have to earn. So all them little excuses the way I make it nullified. That is not excuses. It's not excuses. You understand what I say? I had children doing classes and all of that and doing all of this thing and thing and I still do YouTube. I still do YouTube. How am I do it? Huh? You just have to walk everything around everything. Right? So this is my bottom line I'm trying to show you. Right? And this is the reason why I say the second thing that you do should be something you can control. Because you see the first job will have autonomy over you in every way. So the second thing you do, you have to be able to do it when you want, how you want. That is for you not to burn yourself out. Nick, walk one. Everything good. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Samuels? Because you have to incorporate every single thing. Mr. Samuels, if I only give you a breakdown of my day, I wouldn't do it because we don't really want to expose my run-ins to the world. But if I ever have to give you a breakdown of my day, you're gonna ask me how I do all of them things. And I'm doing all of it. And I come here and stream and you don't even know me have so much commitment. You wouldn't believe if me only break it to you. You will not believe. Me I tell you, you wouldn't believe how much things I just crunch into one day. You see, here walk on Mr. Samuels, and that is what us keep way back as people. We always like to make excuses. Don't make no excuse, just do what you have to do. Don't make no excuse. As a situation arises, just come up with the solution and just attack it. Don't make an excuse. Once you start making excuses, that means that you're setting up yourself to fail. Don't make no excuses. Just come up with a plan and do what you need to do. Alright? You can't wait for this to come to console. It's going to come to console. I know that you're anxious. All the console players are anxious about this to come to console. And they're very disgruntled too. The other day I see a female content creator made a video talking about how long she have the coming soon on she console and she can't see the game yet. The game is going to come. SES is open. Most of the updates of the year. I did a video a little while talking about the updates we had for the year. And most of the updates of the year was prepping the game to come to console. So I don't understand how console players they don't understand what I want. They are prepping the game. Let me go and get some fuel. They're prepping the game for you guys. They might prep it for all you. Most of the updates this year are kind of widgets and all kind of thing where PC players don't want. We don't need. The game, what's a game? The Sims have to look gamified. Because they want to bring it to console and they want you guys to be comfortable with it. Even though the game is very versatile, you can turn off all the options that make it look gamified and leave it in its original position, the way how it was before. Right? So that's why mines look the way it look. But they put in a lot of things that gamify the game and make the game look gamey. It's for you guys. It's not for us. So don't worry. Don't get impatient. It's going to come. I think what should be more your concern is if you're gonna be able to play it online and play it comfortable, because me hear them carry up PSN and all kind of craziness, and they're putting DRM for you guys if I not sign in. They want, at a certain point in time, then they lock off your whole account. I feel those are the more important things for you console guys to worry about. More than American Truck Sim coming to console. I feel that are more important concerns. American Truck Sim will come to console when it is ready. Right? And something I'm going to tell you, brother. I would, if I was you guys, I prefer that it take long to come. And when it come proper. It come accurate. It come without a heap of bugs and these kind of things. Right? Because nothing bother me to have a game with 101 bugs. You understand me? I prefer somebody delay the game. Delay it and fix it. So when I do get it, I could enjoy it. Because I could tell you something. If I have a game right now in my library, I put on just because of bugs. Just because of bugs. Me put it down. I used to make content on it, me actually get fed up. I don't want to light up the developers. And I wouldn't call the name of the game. I get fed up. I just put on the game. I just stop playing. I can remember me uninstall it from a PC. Must uninstall it. I got angry because the game had too much bugs on it. All year the game around and you must get one update a year and this kind of thing. what you guys want is a good experience. And I don't know if like the console coding is different. I want to believe the console coding somehow is different to PC. Let us call it porting. Something about the console, the way the console read games is different to the way PC read games. So that is, I guess, taking up the time and all of that. And they have to make sure that the game could they could make whatever sacrifices where they need to make it for the game to run properly on the consoles. Right? Now, Dirt Rally, I think Dirt Rally is the first game I see move from PC to console and remain exactly the same. And if that happened with Dirt Rally, that means they could do that with this too. Right? So when I mean exactly the same, the sacrifice, whatever sacrifices they make, it wasn't much to talk about. The game looked like exactly like the same game. I mean, like the graphical fidelity looked exactly the same to how it looked on PC. You understand me? And it was running really good and everything. You understand? So it's possible, but you need to give the developers time to do what they need to do and bring a polished product to you guys so that you're gonna be able to enjoy it. And I hate to be here like pleading in SES favor becoming a work SES. SES not pay me for this one. SES is not paying me to plead in the case. So I shouldn't even be doing this. I'm pleading for SES. Telling console players to hold on, please, hold on. SES is going to make you guys happy. But yet I'm here doing it. But brother, don't worry, it's going to come, and when it comes, you're going to come polish and you're going to enjoy yourself when it comes. Right? Right, good. Let's keep on rolling. Guys, one big rain just bust on outside there, just so you know. Just so you know. The rain just showered down, you know. Sun was shining, you know. I mean, like, well, like the sun going down, but I mean the place was clear. And the rain just bust down like out of nowhere. I saw Mr. Samuels say 100%. Yes, so come back to Mr. Samuels with this talk about this walk on thing. So you understand what I'm saying in terms of the way we have to do it smart for still regain your sleep, your health, and be lucrative. Or there is another way to Mr. Samuels. The other way is set up a business, get it up and running, and have people working for you. So you can do your day work. You set up your business, you have it running, you have somebody there managing for you while you're not there. But when you done work, you roll in and you handle whatever rest of the business when everybody done clock out and do this and do that and do whatever. You and your family, whatever, handle up the rest of the business, and you can do it that way there too. You understand? There are ways to do things, we just have to be innovative. That's the problem with people, we're not innovative. We don't like use your mind. And if we like use your mind, we like other people use them mind for we. So it's not hard, it's not difficult. You just have to sit down and think about what you're doing. Come up with a decent strategy that will work for you and just work it. Work your strategy. Because at the end of the day, this is the challenge. You only have 24 hours in one day. And if you're not doing one thing that is extremely lucrative, and you have to do two things, you have to find a way to cram them two things into that 24 hours. Still at least get 5 hours of rest. Because you don't really need 8 hours of rest. You need about 5 to 6 hours of rest. Right? So, if by 11, 10 you can meet home, eat something and go and sleep to get up for 6 in the morning, you are still good. you're still good. So that's not no hard maths to figure out. That's not a hard maths to figure out. See?